and Mr. Fulanese. The continued detention and it is not immediately you know that somebody is bad, you fight that person. No. That is why when I want to fight for fighting's sake, I fight for the sake of Biafra. I fight for the sake of freedom. So when attacking Barrister Ejiofor on my program, I defended him. I know why I defended him. Not because I don't know what he was doing. It's what he did. I defended him. Today, a very shocking revelation to Biafrans. And this particular broadcast is live, as you see. The video will be saved for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when it comes out. Because I know, after this broadcast today, things will change. For you to understand that Biafra struggle is not my personal thing. I did not take it personal. I didn't take Biafra struggle personal. I came to Biafra struggle and I say in the next years, Biafra will come. And believe me, within that 5 years, Biafra will come. Next year, we are now in 112 days. I'm going to share a story to Biafrans. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, Barrister Ejiofor swing into action, very dangerous action. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him that Simon Ekpa should take over Biafra struggle and pilot it. I have not made this revelation to anyone. Ejiofor took it upon himself. And he has engaged the caliphate, whoever he was working for. Some people say that the sound is not good. Can I hear that the sound is not good? So I don't want people to miss anything. The sound is low. Let's sound. We are going to check the sound. I don't want you people to miss anything today. All right. So here we go. How is the sound now? I need to refresh. I hope sound is very good now. Sound is very, very good. I believe so. Let me start afresh for clarity. After the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi gave order. I want Biafrans to understand the evil that Barrister Ejiofor has done. That Simon Ekpa should pilot the affair of Biafra struggle until he comes out. Barrister Ejiofor came out and vowed that over his dead body will Simon Ekpa pilot the affair. Now ask yourself, is Barrister Ejiofor part of IPOB? Is Barrister Ejiofor an IPOB member? Or is Ejiofor a Biafra agitator? Barrister Ejiofor vows and swear that over his dead body will he allow Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra. Barrister Ejiofor accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he has mental problem, that the way they tortured him in Kenya affected his brain. That is where it was started in IPOB. Barrister Ejiofor swing into action. Summoned, not all of them. He informed the Chizozeha, he informed Chinas, the Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait, that on no condition will they allow Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra. Because Barrister Ejiofor have ulterior motive that you are seeing today. He knows that if Simon Ekpa pilot the affair of Biafra, some of them who have collected money from the governors, pouring with the politicians, who are now the agent of the government, the middlemen of the government, at the same time acting as lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will never be relevant. So in order for Barrister Ejiofor to control the Biafra struggle and destroy it, he summoned the DOS and that Onyendu say Simon should take over. And he vowed that over him should they allow Simon Ekpa. That was where the whole act against Simon Ekpa started. You know, and let me tell you, all these things I know, and it didn't bother me. Because I had self-aggrandizement and for selfish interest in Biafra struggle. Yet, I was still respecting Ejiofor for one reason. For the reason being that he was still reading himself as person who represents Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outside. But you know, the reason why I'm making this broadcast today is because he is gone. He's not relevant again. And I want to show to the Nigerian government that the reign of Ejiofor in Biafra, legal person or whatever, is ending from today. There is no Dibia that will reverse it. And I will be seeing a new lawyer. I don't know who that lawyer is. That will be leading this legal team any moment from now. I don't know. I'm not involved. But I'm telling you that the spirit of Biafra is as strong as anything. And you can't cheat that spirit. After the message came that Simon Ekpa should be given a slot, it was not a slot. But because of the reign of peace, if you go to my tweet, you're going to see that what I wrote in my tweet and everywhere I posted it was that Simon Ekpa was given a slot. Barrister Ejiofor all the attack against Simon Ekpa because he knows he can't control me. He knows he cannot collect the money he is collecting to control me. He knows he cannot get the influence he's getting from the politicians to control me. It is not possible. And then immediately I announced that I was given a slot to broadcast on Radio Biafra. Some of you may not understand where the hijacking and takeover is coming from, because in my actions and my word and my writing, never for one day said or posted that I want to take over IPOB or take over Biafra struggle. I never said anything like that. But you see them saying it. You don't know where it's coming from. It is coming from the message from Onyendu, which they know better than you. And the people that were giving them the message from Barrister 4, they know exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. And Barrister Ejiofor opened his mouth to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have mental problem, that he cannot, over his dead body, will he allow Simon Ekpa to allow the affair of Biafra. So ask yourself, all this noise of Simon Ekpa hijacking, where did you know? Do you know where it come from? It come from Barrister Ejiofor. Barrister Ejiofor is DOS from A to Z. Of course, they all work together. And let me tell you, Barrister Ejiofor assuring the politicians from the Southeast that he is in charge, that whatever he says goes. They put all the trust in him. So what he does is he become an advisor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, advising the public without the consent and the details of what he's advising about to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor is spokesman of the Nigerian government. I want all of you to pay attention to what I'm doing tonight. I want all of you to pay attention to what I'm doing tonight. Because after today, you will know the worst enemy. Barrister Ejiofor went into agreement with many politicians that some of you do not know, all in the name of becoming something, all in the name of, fame. So you do not know how this whole attack on Simon Ekpa started. Barrister Ejiofor is behind it. But did you see me attack? No. Did you see me come to condemn him? No. Did you see me come to Ejiofor? You stopped me from piloting the affair of Biafra. Did it stop me? It did not stop me. We are still on the pilot, and Biafra struggle is worse than struggle than before. I have never attacked him. That is to show you that my only interest is to see that the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which Barrister Ejiofor has vowed to destroy, will never be achieved. He will never achieve that destruction. I have never attacked him. The only thing I did was to come to call his attention whenever he is going off track, because he knows some when he feels that the DOS has failed, he wants to take it upon himself to do the fight. I tell him to mind his business. Mind his business and focus on the lawyer work he was doing. He never listened. He never listened. So there is one revolution I want to make very important. And I want everybody to get it to their mind today. That one, only gave a message
for Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra struggle. Barrister Ejiofor called him that he has a mental problem because of what they did to him in Kenya. And for that reason, Barrister Ejiofor via his dead body will Simon Ekpa do that. Simon Ekpa is doing it, and he is still alive. Of course, he may not be under the, on Radio Biafra, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it very well. 2, but Ejiofor worked his ass off to make sure that an election took place in Anambra, and he want to repeat the same thing for election to hold in Biafra land. I want to tell you also how many of them shared the money and how the money was collected. And everything I'm doing today, like I said, if I am lying, let everything Barrister Ejiofor is going to do work against me. Now, in all this, I communicate with Barrister Ejiofor every day. I communicate with Barrister Ejiofor. When people were attacking him, I still protected him because it has not come to the point when I am very, very sure that, he is not going to harm Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that's what I'm doing today. Barrister Ejiofor's house was invaded. People were killed. The question people have not asked Barrister Ejiofor is, why is it that only one person was killed in your house? Why is it that only one person was killed in Barrister Ejiofor's house? Why? Nobody has asked that question. Barrister Ejiofor has not come to give explanation why the so-called PA that we don't know the salary. What is Ejiofor paying to his PA? Can Ejiofor, we challenge Ejiofor this night to bring a pay slip, because you pay PA. Barrister Ejiofor should come sleep where he is paying that PA. And what is the name of the PA? Only one person was killed. And let me tell you, the killing of that guy in Barrister Ejiofor's house was part of the betrayal of the Kanu. We were all here. I was on the program. I was on live video shouting, calling all ESN to go to Barrister Ejiofor house. After they captured that guy and killed him, they left Ejiofor's house. Everything was on CCTV camera. Today, Barrister Ejiofor has been compensated. I have not heard him addressing how much he gave to the family of the so-called PA. Doesn't the PA have family? Doesn't the PA of Barrister Ejiofor have family? He should have family. Why I'm not going to have mercy on him today is because he has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with impunity. For the fact that Ejiofor vowed that instead of Simon Ekpa to do the job Nnamdi Kanu gave him over his body is the highest betrayal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he said it. So I'm not going to have mercy on him today, although there are a lot of things I'm not going to review yet. And remember that it was after the killing of Ikonso that Barrister Ejiofor's house was invaded. Following that, Sunday Igboho. Following that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kidnapping. I hope people are aware of that. So I wonder the kind of roof that Barrister Ejiofor has in his place, that do not jump off to capture Barrister Ejiofor. invaded Okorocha's house, EFCC was able to jump inside the roof of Okorocha to go and arrest Okorocha. But they could not apply that particular tactics on Ejiofor if they're actually looking for Ejiofor. But I'm telling you today, not ordinary. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was betrayed by the people you can never imagine. Even after they have adopted him and kidnapped him, the betrayal got worse. And I am ashamed to have ever associated myself with such people. Very shameful. The question I am asking you to ask Barrister Ejiofor today is something that you must underline. Can we know the identity of Barrister Ejiofor's PA, his family, and how much is Barrister Ejiofor paying him? When was he employed? That PA was the target of the DSS. It was all planned. The day Barrister Ejiofor's house was attacked, somebody else was in his house with him. That person is parading himself today. Yet, Ejiofor went to DSS and also implicated him. Of course, that one is their problem. And that person is still opening his mouth today to talk rubbish about Biafra. You know, I want Ejiofor to know that I have his file. And like I said, you can never ever stop Biafra from coming. Never. Your sabotaging of this struggle will end today. Ejiofor, to show you how lackadaisical he handles Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. Tomorrow he comes to tell you that, oh, they just received a communication from court that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case will be heard tomorrow. Oh, they just received communication today. It will be heard in 2 hours. Oh, they just received, to the extent that last court, Ejiofor and his group was going to another court. Why the hearing of court for Onyendu was in another court? What kind of disgrace is that? It's to show you Ejiofor don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. And only if Ejiofor is going to be kicked out of this legal team. There are a lot of them, very wonderful work. And they must not be loyal to Ejiofor. Because if they are loyal to Ejiofor, the problem of Ejiofor and what cabals Ejiofor has created, destroying the Biafra struggle as Nnamdi Kanu will continue. I know how he influenced me. Also, he come to me and he tell me, Kanu is this, the family is that, Aloy Ejimako is this, Aloy Ejimako is that. Today, I have sat down and I have, of course, I'm not somebody that you can push to fight anybody. I do my underground and my background check. I investigated everybody. Everybody that is part of this struggle. I investigate you. And I know how to do my investigation. So you may be doing your impunity, I'll be looking at you. None of them today are clean. So if anybody is mentioning any name here, that the person is shouting about Ejiofor, my sister, it is all the same. They are the same. The only difference is that when one of them overshadow the other, I'm having problem. They are the same. Barrister Ejiofor is the biggest enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Biafra struggle. So I am wondering, how can such person, paid himself as the lead counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and at the same time sabotaging him? Every effort many people has made to bring more lawyers to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor refused. Ejiofor fought all of them, including Mike Ezokome. I am there. It is not, I was there. Ejiofor fought against Mike Ezokome. Mike, this Ezokome you see. Ejiofor weeks and months to take Mike Ezokome to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody that has come to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ejiofor stand gidigban, because he has only God, because of course we don't know everything, but the one we know is enough. It took a lot of in-house fight for Ejiofor to allow Mike Ezokome to appear at the end of the day. Now, I want to remind you people one thing. Mike Ezokome should be the lead counsel, or even allow Ejimako. But Ejiofor refused. Every day, as I'm talking to you today, he is still giving out information as the lead counsel. Is that the information that he gave to you when he announced that he have taken another Iroko 3 of legal luminary to? He said they have gotten a new lead counsel today. But Ejiofor is addressing him as the lead counsel. Have you all asked yourself a question? Why is Barrister Ejiofor parading himself as a lead counsel? He is not a lead counsel. By virtue of professionalism and experience, Mike Ezokome should be the one parading himself as a lead counsel. But Barrister Ejiofor have not given that right to him. And let me tell you today, after this broadcast today, it will never remain the same. Barrister Ejiofor fought everything, and what he does is that he stay behind and ignite the fire. Some of these idiots, some of these criminals, illiterate, and Ejiofor. Do you know how many times I addressed Ejiofor? I saw a video. I was making State of the Nation broadcast addressing Ejiofor. I addressed him anytime in a coded. But you know now, he see that we have defeated the people he unleashed on me. He unleashed the DOS on me. The DOS unleashed their illiterate media warriors on me. And we have defeated all of them. So it is time for him to come out openly to do the job which they failed to deliver. That's why you see him coming out. I have made a very strong statement today. I said, Onyendu Barrister Ejiofor that pilot the affair. Barrister Ejiofor say over his dead body. Barrister Ejiofor say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have mental problem because of what they did to him in Kenya. And Barrister Ejiofor summoned the DOS to fight me. That he cannot be alive and see that happen. Because stressed, he has soiled his hand in Nigeria with the Nigeria politicians. What I am telling you people, you don't understand, but you will understand it. When you go back to the event, when I was telling Barrister Ejiofor, stop telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in high spirit. He was working the work of Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed's job is as a spokesperson, a minister of information, is to brush the government up, brush the system up. That is what Ejiofor is doing. So who is paying Ejiofor for that? Who is paying Ejiofor and tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in high spirit? Even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in high spirit, propaganda is the part of a lawyer job. Propaganda. Good one. Your client can never be spirit in DSS dungeon. Why can't you use that propaganda? Let us see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fine. Every now and then, he come to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is sick, and then the next minute, he's in high spirit. When the Fulani will call him, why did you do that? The same way they contacted these DOS criminals, expert criminals, that they must rewrite Anambra during the Anambra election, they sit at home. is the same way they contact Ejiofor. Each time Ejiofor write anything against the Nigeria DSS. So the question is, why is Ejiofor writing good about the DSS? Why is Ejiofor writing about the Nigeria system? Why is Ejiofor writing against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu each time? Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was dying. And some of the criminals, you are going to see them. And when they tell you, oh, they have information, and what these people don't know is that I was the one who distanced myself from Barrister Ejiofor. Barrister Ejiofor did not stop communicating with me. I stopped communicating with him. I was the one who distanced myself. But when you hear them say they have cut communication, I laugh. And I'm going to tell you today how I distanced myself from Barrister Ejiofor. During the election, Barrister Ejiofor contacted me severally. Onyendu say I should mellow down my voice on no election. He said the first time, that was when he was already discussing with the Soludos and Co. That Onyendu say I should mellow down. Ask him, how can Onyendu say I should mellow down? Onyendu cannot be in DSS dungeon to know what is happening outside, to tell me I should mellow down. He said it the second time. He said it the third time. I start to avoid him. So if anybody is telling you Barrister Ejiofor cut communication, I stop communicating with him because I'm comfortable. And today, before Anambra election, they collected money from Soludo's in-law, and I know how much they collected. They collected money from some certain individual, and I know how much they collected, and I know how the money was shared among them. But that will be left for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he comes out. Every person who have wanted that, they eliminate. They eliminate. They kill. They kill without looking back. And those records are with me. Very, very intact. Now, I want you people to see Mazi Kanu. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we all know. Everybody to listen and watch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you know.
Deadline for the realization of Ejiofor.
No deadline immediately towards it.
What is it?
I don't. So we're moving speedily towards it. I don't care.
In the past, you have asked their friends not to attend churches manned by Yoruba.
Yes.
Why is it? You seem to have toned down.
Yes. I've changed as well.
People are saying that.
I need to bring it again. Screen one moment. I want all of you to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, some of the illiterate, they already left their own platform. They are here. They are here. Some of them commenting. They are here commenting. And that's why we are different. Come here to hear as we say it is. I want you guys to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, a lot of people sound, so we are going to refresh. Right, a lot of people say we have issue with the sound, so we are refreshing it. I think kind of network issue. Did you hear that? No political solution. Right, we have issue with the sound. We have issue with the sound, right? All right, okay, one moment. Secretary, please, this your writing is distracting me a little bit. All right, I believe we are back now. Let us see how the sound goes. Let's start from the beginning.
They were moving speedily towards it.
In the past, you have asked their friends to attend by Yoruba.
Yes.
Why you seem to have toned down a bit on that?
Yes. Because they have changed as well.
But people are saying that federalism is not working for Nigeria. How do you think that the media will be
Con every ethnicity will have the rights to control their resources and to govern themselves. There will be no interference from Enugu whatsoever.
How do you the U.S. ambassador's prediction that Biafra is a failed project or Biafra project itself?
They said the same thing about the state of Israel in 1948 when it came into existence. It will come. There's nothing man can do to stop it.
So in this new Biafra, if it gets actualized eventually, would you contest for political positions?
No.
Why not?
My job is to restore Biafra, not to serve it in any political capacity.
How do react to Ohaneze Ndibo's his own view as well as that of Abga?
I'm not sure they didn't me. We agreed, but the media want to hype it up because they want to justify the differences that we have. It's just mere emphasis, views, and basically that's what there is to it. Where we are, so people are entitled to their views. I may not welcome it, but I defend the right to hold it all the time.
I hope yourself reacted to the Arawa
It wasn't directed at us, so I couldn't possibly react to it because it's not directed at us. But I think it goes to show that they're in tune with the prevailing trend, which is referendum. At least we welcome the fact that some of them are Democrats.
I don't understand how it wasn't directed. You are the leader of Biafra.
Yes.
It was in the north part.
They are part of Biafra. They've been your landlord said he should go. Then what do you expect to do? Exactly. Your landlord said he should go, then you try and go. If you said they will kill you. They've been doing it since 1945. They kill all the time, so it's nothing new to us.
It was before that no elections in Anambra State. Do you think that can be possible without bloodshed?
How can you be blood in your house sitting down and enjoying Ofensala on the 18th of November 2017? How is that bloodshed?
Maybe new election,
Mm-hmm.
How do you intend to make this happen? Are you going to declare that Biafran sit at home on election day?
Yes. Yes. There will be no movement. No council, no chicken, nothing. Silence.
You say that you're a hypocrite.
Why?
That, you have a British passport.
Mm-hmm.
Biafran.
I never gave such a directive. You're asking me a direct question, and I speak truthfully and directly. I did not give such an order. I want to destroy whatever documents they have on them. That's entirely up to them. And I'm not a hypocrite either, because my land was forcibly taken over by external forces. Being forced to live under it. It's my job to fight to get myself out of it. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Awolowo, Ahmadu Bello, they all had British traveling documents before they still fought and got it. Something applied to George Washington in America. He was a British colony settler, traveled about as a British citizen before he got USA out of the mess that was colonial rule from England. Something in India. It's nothing new. I've been in the public limelight for close to. People know what I can do, what I cannot do. If people wish to deal with false propaganda and information about me, they're more than entitled to it. I can't stop them from doing so. But what I say to them is, those people who are feeding you this junk information about, they do not wish you well. People like us, IPOB, are the only ones that can save you from your chronic poverty, from your diseased mind, from your horrible bad roads, from your non-existent hospital, from your absence of infrastructure. And we're the only ones who can make it possible for you to get a job. That's how it is. All those people telling you all those nonsense about Nnamdi Kanu is because they know that Nnamdi Kanu is capable of articulating a policy or a viewpoint of the mess that you're in. So they want you to remain poor, to remain blind, for your parents to be dying. It benefits them.
So basically, you granted bill.
And I want to understand that the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was referring to are the people that the Ejiofor is representing. Ejiofor attitude and actions represent the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking about here. I want you people to understand. Some of you did not even ask questions. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, Ejiofor went in that nobody should attack each other. Me, I was not part of that agreement, but I respected them. For whatever reason, they went into such. But these are the people who vowed to capture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Saredu Kuba was boasting on social media. he vowed to kill Nnamdi, that he's going to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor went to meeting and have whatever meeting with them. Who knows? Who knows the content? Who knows the discussion? Who knows what they discussed? Yet, Ejiofor could not tell the Iraq to stop attacking Asaridu Kubo. He was watching them attacking and calling him pig and everything. Yet, he was the one who went into agreement. I want you people to understand what is going on. You people don't know. The same way Ejiofor come to me, and I was good with him. I talk to him every day. The same Ejiofor that I discuss with every day went to DOS and tell them, over his own dead body, will he allow Simon Ekpa to lead Biafra struggle? People and everything he has planned how to use Biafra to do whatever he wants to do. He was still good with me. When the time they are shouting on social media, they have cut communication. Ejiofor still send me messages. Now, I want to ask you, some of the Irats that are watching now, that are unable to comment, have Ejiofor instructed you people to stop attacking people he went into agreement with and you refused? And if you, what did he do? Ejiofor instructed all this Irat. They were attacked. Everything you see happening on social media today is coming from Ejiofor. Ejiofor will give instruction to the Chris in DOS and they will carry it out. Ejiofor will give them instruction to disobey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu order. They will disobey it. And so they went into agreement with Asaridu Kubo. And the same Ejiofor was on social media, a social media lawyer, watching how they were insulting Asaridu Kubo until Asaridu Kubo came out and started shouting. We went into agreement to nobody should attack each other. And they were attacking me. Ejiofor, who went into, could not call the criminals and their Irat to order. Were you there where the agreement was made? No. Till today, did not call them to order. Yet, he went into agreement with them. And this is a man who was defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this is a man who went into agreement in trying to save Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if that is what the agreement was all about. Yet they attacked and bashed Asaridu Kubo on social media. The same attack propelled and began to, Asaridu Kubo went into agreement to win our people, and they come on social media and radio Biafra. Asari is recruiting people to come to Biafra to kill our ESN. The same ESN the Ejiofor vowed to do. So there were actually an agreement between Asaridu Kubo and Ejiofor. Do you know what the agreement is? Do you know whether that agreement has to do with the Asari recruiting people to come to our land as a bubago? In the West, to destroy the ESN, which is the heartbeat. Are you now on what is happening? Ask yourself, ask Ejiofor, the agreement you went with Asaridu, what was it all about? What was it all about? Is it about coming to fight the ESN have disobeyed you? Is it about to come to fight ESN that refuse to lay down their arms? Is it about to fight the ESN who have seen that all of you are criminals and they decided they will not take order again? You went and do agreement with Asari. Come and tell Biafrans what is the agreement, because Asari has come publicly to say we had a meeting with you and you all agreed not to attack each other. So let us know more about this particular agreement. The job given to Ejiofor is to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra restoration is dead. He failed by chance of autopilot, IPOB. That was the greatest nightmare of Barrister Ejiofor, because he could not control us. He couldn't stop the sit at home for Biafra people. He could not succeed in making the Eastern Security Network to lay their arms. It was part of the agreement they have. to destroy IPOB, destroy Biafra. He failed. That's why he don't want to use eye to see me. And today, I said, Ejiofor, if for whatever reason that you decide to disobey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu order and twist it, turn it around, for whatever reason, against Biafra, you will end well. You will never end well. Now, I want you all to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu here is the same Kanu Ejiofor is talking about. Ejiofor will come every day to write, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he say, let there be peace. All the people kidnapping. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sending anybody to kidnap Southeast? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sending anybody to commit in the Southeast? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the originator of crime and criminality in the Southeast? That is what Ejiofor, message Ejiofor is carrying for the past 1 year. Onyendu say, all the people, Onyendu say, as if the people stealing are working for Onyendu. And I have told Ejiofor several times, why should you be making such statements every day? You have never condemned the faith in Enugu State. They kidnap people. Ejiofor have not told Onyendu that Fulani are kidnapping every day. What can we do? You have not told us Onyendu's reaction about killing of Fulani. Ejiofor is now telling you that all the crime in Biafra land is being committed by Ndibu. The same thing the Fulani governors are doing. That is the work of Ejiofor. Ejiofor has become an information minister and a communication minister and a spokesperson of the Biafra governors, painting Ndibu with all manner of names. He jump bell, they do this one, they do that one. I want to ask you people today, why is Ejiofor writing every day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is telling criminals to stop their crime? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is telling this one to stop. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sending them? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around, were there not criminals in the Southeast? Were there not kidnappers in the Southeast? And the kidnapping not happening all over Nigeria? Why is Ejiofor singling Ndibu? Every press release from Onyendu, Ejiofor is connecting it to criminals. Ejiofor left defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Jamaica. Ask for where is court today. Let me show you people. Ask Ejiofor, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court? Which court is the court holding? He did not know. Ejiofor did not know which of the court they are going. Ejiofor left, and all the people coming, they could not know where the court is sitting, where the hearing of Mazi Nnamdi case is taking place. Listen to it.
Good morning, good afternoon,
good
evening, and good wherever you are, depending on your time zone.
Ejiofor have earphone in the ear. I begin to ask myself, what kind of man is this? Even if you are a sabo betraying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can you just behave yourself in the courtroom? Ejiofor has earphone. I do not know what Ejiofor is listening to in the ear. Ejiofor went to Ejiofor he is the only one having earphone. Ejiofor is having earphone in the courtroom. Ejiofor is having earphone in interview. Ejiofor is having earphone in the kitchen and in the toilet. Only God knows what Ejiofor is listening to in the earphone. I want you people to listen to Ejiofor, who is very, very active on social media, who is very, very active in dishing out information about the criminals in the Southeast. And I ask myself, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the owner of criminals in the Southeast? And I ask myself, Ejiofor knows all the criminals in the Southeast, yet he didn't know the court where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case being tried.
Court, formidable and ever ready lawyer Barrister Sir Ejiofor. No, we want to get an update from him on what is rightly going on at the moment at the Court of Appeal. Signing the stop execution has been filed by the federal government of Nigeria. Please, Barrister, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, can you update us on what is happening?
Good morning, Muchineke. First of all, let me apologize for those that went to Supreme Court.
You see, let me apologize for those that went to Supreme Court. He allowed people to go to Supreme Court. That is how serious Ejiofor take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. He couldn't even tell people where the case is holding. He couldn't even tell which of the court. He couldn't. This is what Ejiofor is doing. Social media lawyer. But do you know what? When he want to write about criminals in the Southeast, when he want to write against Biafra, he write it in details. Tell you Onyendu is saying. But ordinary court, which is happening one day at a time, where Ejiofor is preparing to go to court. Ejiofor did not know in Abuja which of the court is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. Is it not, is it not a shame? I want you people to listen. He is now apologizing. They went from one court to another. It was not there. They start from there and drive from that court to another. It was not there. And now he is here apologizing for people that went to Supreme Court. And it is, a lawyer. It is just, let us apologize for people who went to Supreme Court because he did not know where. I want you people to listen.
Instead of coming to Court of Appeal, we indicated that the matter will be coming up before the Court of Appeal, not Supreme Court. But some went to Supreme Court, so we are sorry about that. The matter has resumed already. The federal government filed application for stay of execution. That was on Wednesday, and served on our lead counsel, Chief Dr. Michael.
Did you hear that? Ejiofor pronounced Mike Ezekome lead counsel. Here, Ejiofor pronounced Mike Ezekome lead counsel. Yet, Ejiofor will give statement and sign his name, including the one of yesterday. Ejiofor will sign his name, lead counsel. I do not know whether Ejiofor understand how many lead counsel. I don't know whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have 2 lead counsel in a legal team. Ejiofor called Ezekome here, lead counsel. Ezekome cannot come that low to start reporting for Nigeria. Ejiofor is reporting for Nigeria every blessed day. He will his name. If you doubt, I'm going to show you his tweet now. You are going to see every time Ejiofor, Barrister Ejiofor, lead counsel. And I wonder why he is doing that. The people that have distinguished themselves, and we have seen things happening. Ejiofor made me to believe that Aloy Ejimakor is a very bad person who don't know his left from the right. Today, Aloy Ejimakor speak for him. Aloy Ejimakor is not running on. So I'm not here to brush him or anything. I have my own standard, how I assess people. Aloy Ejimakor work is speaking. We have seen Unuma here. We have seen many, at least 2 times now. Ejiofor could not even use the word Ejiofor as an evidence. Nobody know what Ejiofor is doing until Ezekome entered this case. And what Ejiofor is doing now is to focus on destroying Biafra. To focus on destroying the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I want to tell Ejiofor today, and anybody who may be following him, your job ends in the court. If you want to be part of Biafra struggle, you come out openly. Any day you write again that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say Biafra this, say Biafra that, we will come for you. As we are doing it now on social media, who will come and address you on social media. It is going to be head on today. Any you rat claim again, Biafra say Biafra, ESN say, or Biafra this one, we are going to come immediately and address you. We'll do it like that. Of course, I know that a few days from now, your effigy on social media will end. And I want you to understand that the money or whatever they promise you, the Nigerian government promise you, from tonight, it will be valueless and worthless because you will never deliver. And before those who will come to say that Simon Ekpa, I have said it. If you come to anything to Simon Ekpa, it will work. If what I am doing is against Biafra, it will work. If what I am doing is fake, it will work. If what I am doing is to sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everything you do work. If what I'm doing now is to sabotage Biafra or to sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every place you go, it will work against me. But if not, as you are finishing it, it is coming back to your family. It is time to put Barrister Ejiofor where he belongs. We do not need a lawyer who will be coming to tell us about Southeast. Ejiofor is not defending Southeast. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not sending anybody to go and do anything. So why are you always bothered about that? Why are you always worried about that? Why are you so worried about people fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not send them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not send me. So I am fighting for Biafra and fighting for his release on my own. And many Biafra, millions of Biafra joined me to do that. So why are you worried about whatever Biafrans are doing? I have said it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not send anybody to go and commit crime. So why would you be attaching criminals and criminality to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every day? Telling you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying everybody should calm down. This one, the other one they call, the other one they call Madubug or whatever they call him. I have not come for him. I've not even remember him yet. But I hope he is using his tongue to count his teeth. Everybody have been talking about him. I've never for one day mentioned him. But he go about spoiling my name because Barrister Ejiofor deceived him. Of course, he is bad too. And we have his record. The same man, Barrister Ejiofor, reported at the DSS Abuja. Because all of you are criminals. You rob each other's back. You will all pay when the time comes. Not yet. But Simon Ekpa will be your last bus stop before Biafra comes. I am telling you the fact. This is not a joke. I will be your last bus stop. All you combined together, I will be your last bus stop. And we have come to uproot the root of DOS, which is Barrister Ejiofor. Barrister Ejiofor paraded himself as a lawyer of Onyendu. Meanwhile, he controlled the entire DOS because, he has agreement with whoever in the Southeast. Every time Barrister Ejiofor will tell you, everybody should calm down. Everybody should calm down. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dying. Now, I want you people to understand one thing. They say the court acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, discharge him. And Barrister Ejiofor is here. Now, Sunimi every day. Oh, we are going to Umuchineke. We are going to win. We are going to... Can you tell us how your winning have released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even when there is a court judgment to release him? I don't know which court they are going to respect. I don't know which court the Fulani, who their intention, are going to respect. You have had one judgment. They did not respect it. And now you are telling us maybe the next one they are going to respect. Oh, let us go. We have appealed. Oh, let us go. We have appealed. The Supreme Court is sitting on it. They are going to do justice. I don't know. is the judge who is going to give the judgment. It doesn't matter. I want you people to understand there is no hope in anything Ejiofor is doing. And until Biafrans understand that Ejiofor must be kicked out of the legal team, the earlier this is done, the better for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't need anybody like Ejiofor. We do not need anybody that is loyal to Ejiofor in the legal team. Because if you allow anybody as loyal to Ejiofor to remain there, it is the same problem. The person will be sabotaging every effort that is being done. I want you people to listen to me. What is it that Ejiofor will do? While Mike Ezekome is telling Nigeria government that if you want peace in Nigeria, if you want peace in the southeast, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know what Ejiofor is saying? You must stop killing each other as if Biafrans are killing each other. Ejiofor is saying you must stop criminality are the one committing crime, or as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one sending people to commit crime. Ejiofor is saying everybody must calm down. I do not know how everybody is going to calm down, while Mike Ezekome is using that people are making noise in the southeast to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The people that are making noise in the southeast, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not send them. These are people who are fighting for their freedom. I don't know whether you people are, whether I'm communicating. Do you want me to play? Let me finish this one so that I will play to you what Ezekome have said and how Ejiofor is saying his own. I want you people to understand today that Ejiofor is the biggest mole. You know how many times I'm going to say it. First of all, the same fate that befall the criminals in DOS will befall Barrister Ejiofor from here. Barrister Ejiofor said he stayed, he will obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu order on me that over his dead body. Barrister Ejiofor summoned the DOS that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order that Simon Ekpa should pilot the affair of Biafra. But over his dead body will he do that? That he think that Onyendu's brain is not okay. That what they did to him in Kenya is affecting him. All this problem you see today, this is where it started. Can you now see that the fate of DOS must befall Barrister Ejiofor? They are all crime partners. They succeeded in making Anambra election to happen. Today, what is Soludo doing? What is the result of the Anambra election? Soludo this, Soludo that. Is he not killing people? Are the military not killing Anambra? Are Fulani not kidnapping? Has Soludo ever come to address it? No. But they were the one who collected money from Soludo and his in-laws, so that election in Anambra will hold. But let it be on record that I, Simon Ekpa, never supported the election in Biafra land. Of course, Anambra own was different. Now, during that Anambra election, a lot was still happening. And today, I can assure you that Biafra will never allow Nigeria to conduct election in Biafra territory come 2023, because the game have changed. If the Anambra election is today, it will never happen. I want you people to listen to Ejiofor.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are, depending on your time zone. We are live at our P Court currently with our formidable and ever-ready lawyer, Barrister Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor Onowu. We want to get an update from him on what is rightly going on at the moment at the Court of Appeal concerning the stop execution has been filed by the federal government of Nigeria. Please, Barrister, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, can you update us on what is happening?
Good morning, Muchi. First of all, let me apologize for those that went to Supreme Court instead of coming to Court of Appeal. We indicated that the matter will be coming up before the Court of Appeal, not Supreme Court. But some went to Supreme Court, so we are sorry about that. The matter, the hostility has resumed already. The federal government filed application for sale execution. That was on Wednesday, and served on our lead counsel, Chief Dr. Michael Ejiofor, on Wednesday at 5:03 p.m. in the evening. And we promptly prepare a response, counter affidavit to that application, and filed it on Friday before the close of work on Friday, and serve on them. And within the Court of Appeal practice direction, fast track rules, we are within time to file it. And we'll file on within time, and they can be entitled to response on law or whatever, which they will file this morning. However, when the matter was called up, appearances were the federal government lawyer applied for an adjournment.
Can you imagine? Imagine the story this man is talking every day, because they thought that Biafrans are illiterate. They thought that, everybody in this IPOB or in this Biafra is illiterate. Look at what a man is talking. Federal government, they call for the motion, and the federal lawyer filed a motion. What the nonsense! A whole Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. Somebody should be talking logically. This is an update too. We went to the court. The government lawyer entered the room, and we entered the room too. And then the government lawyer was us, and we were looking at them. And then the judge called our name, and we responded. And he called the government lawyer's name, and he responded. And then he filed a motion, and we read the motion, and then we listen. Can you imagine this? This has been happening for 1 year. Do you know it is now the right time to put him where he is? Because I waited until the right time, when I will have every evidence in my hand. And because Nigeria court has acquitted and discharged Onyendu, yet they have not released him. It was Ejiofor. It was a big shock. And I will not be surprised that Ejiofor was part and the parcel of the people behind the new 7-count charges, because the business have to continue to happen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release will end, he is not busy again. So, he has to be running around. So I am not surprised that Ejiofor will tell the Southeast governors, don't worry, I am in charge of IPOB. Whatever I tell them is what they will do. P2B will contest. Election will take place. Don't worry, I know the boys. I know everybody. That is what he's telling them. And Ejiofor will tell them, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You think that all these things you hear that the South governors wrote to Abuja, you think Ejiofor is not aware of it? I am telling you, you don't know the meeting he goes. Ejiofor is aware of all these things. They consult him. He will now go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and pretend that he is helping him. And I want to tell you one thing. Enemy can never fight you without an in-house sabo. Those who give them your secret, they can never fight you. So what you see now, that Nigeria is not respecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's right, is because Ejiofor have assured them that IPOB is in my palm. I have destroyed them. They cannot do anything. But we are going to surprise. We will surprise them. A whole Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is how the lawyer is narrating the story. Every blessed court date, they narrate the story like this. Listen to him.
By our lead counsel, Chief Michael Ejiofor, saying, insisting that this application is not viable. That is to go on the hearing of the possibly see the possibility of disposing the case. Being aware of the fact that the application itself has a lot of need to be had expeditiously and ruled upon. Adjourn the matter to 12 p.m. this afternoon to enable them respond on law. So they want to respond to our application, because 5 additional authorities which will serve on them this morning too. So that is what happened.
Thank you very much.
So we are going back to court by 12 p.m.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Barrister.
Yes,
Umuchuku writers are right at the premises of the Federal High Court at Abuja and will be giving you bit.
You hear them now? Umwekwensi writers. These are the people that Ejiofor will carry. All these things you see, Umuchuku writers and this writer, these are the people. He will tell them, go and attack Simon Ekpa. Go and blackmail Simon Ekpa. If he take over this struggle, hey, we are gone. The point is that this idiot who called himself Umuchuku writer don't even know what. Of course, some of them are they are criminal gangs. So, but some of them don't even know, ignorant of what Ejiofor is doing. This is the Umuchuku writer nonsense on social media about Simon Ekpa, interviewing him. So he's the one giving them information. Go and write now. He shared. Yesterday, before this broadcast, they were sharing all that one. They say, if you attack Nnamdi Kanu legal team, you attack Nnamdi Kanu. The same people have been attacking Aloy Ejimako. The same people. For the past 1 year, have blackmailed Aloy Ejimako. The same people attack Bruce Fenn. I do not know whether those people are not representing Nnamdi Kanu. They have attacked Aloy Ejimako. And in all this attack, only one person is engineering it. The person is Ejiofor. I know what Ejiofor told me. It is not yet. I'm going to be bringing evidence. I know what he told me about Ejimako. So if I am an illiterate like them, by now I've done so many programs on Ejimako based on information this idiot give me. But I'm a very sensible man. I don't attack any based on information. I will see things and put them together myself before I will come out. So if I am, like them, I would have started attacking a lawyer. When Onyendu was kidnapped, Ejiofor don't know what is extraordinary rendition. Ejiofor did not know that when a state commits crime, automatically they cannot sit and have the moral justification to try the person for crime. Ejiofor don't know this law. Ejiofor told me that why should Aloy Ejimako come? That he should come and tell him where it is in Nigeria law. Hey! I laugh. I hope he is listening to me. Today, it is the same Nigeria court. Ejiofor say Aloy Ejimako should come and show him where it is in law have exonerated Nnamdi Kanu of any crime. The same law have also faulted Nigeria government or criminal activities against Nnamdi Kanu by kidnapping him from Kenya. Because Ejiofor have ulterior motive that many don't know. You see, when I start to keep things, I keep it for a very long time. Patient matters a lot. I am not somebody that, come out, giddy, fight. No. I have patience too. I target you if I know that you have skeleton. I have patience. I can wait until you dance, you jump up, you do. But when I fire, I will fire at the exact target that I want to fire. And that's what I'm doing this evening, from this evening. I am not going to go into who they deceived, but I want you to understand that the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is for me to take over and pilot the affair of Biafra struggle. And I have never made it public till today. But it is Ejiofor whom I was dining with, which I know, it's not like I don't know, was the one who said over his dead body. So I want to ask you, how many of you will know such thing and you have not come publicly to attack the person? The reason why I'm doing this thing today is because it is now a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom. If it was about my own, I'm not moved. but because it has become a clear threat to the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to Biafra. That is why it has become imperative for us to have this program today. But if it is about me, no, he can't. I know how to maneuver myself. So with all the thing he did, I was still communicating with Ejiofor. Even when all this idiot was shouting on social media, he has been cut off. Nobody is this, nobody is that. I still communicate with Ejiofor. They don't know. Until the time when I told Ejiofor, the last message I sent Ejiofor, before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, was pronounced acquitted and discharged. The message I sent him was the one that struck his heart. I told him that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released, and there is need for us to talk about his safety. And Ejiofor knows the content of the message I sent him. It was after then Ejiofor blocked, probably closed the number he was using. The number is no longer, whether he blocked me or something, I don't know. But that comment I made, that we need now to put head together to discuss the safety of Onyendu. That was the end. So I do not know what Ejiofor is planning against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm making this in public today because, when you ask them, they will change their strategy. And for Ejiofor to also come and say he was shocked about how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was acquitted and all that, shows you a lot of, when the Biafra spirit, when you begin to expose people, you don't know. Now, I want us to listen to Mike Ezekome, Chief Mike Ezekome.
Continue doing. My question is this. You have done your part. The courts have given their judgments. Where do we go from here?
We are at the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will right the wrong. The law is clear.
Okay.
Nobody is going to intimidate the Supreme Court. Because
the point here is not about intimidating the Supreme Court. Nobody will right the wrong. The point is Supreme Court will right the wrong. The one that have the wrong that have written right. What happened? Is it not in the same Nigeria that you have the Supreme Court? So the question is that if the Supreme Court right the wrong and they refuse to release Onyendu, like I have done, what are you going to do? If the Supreme Court right the wrong and they have seen that they have refused to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what are you going to do? But I want you people to listen to Mike.
we have to do something so that Nigeria will not disintegrate. I want to.
Are you hearing that? We have to do something so that Nigeria will not disintegrate. But Ejiofor, who is the enemy within this particular Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legal team, is telling that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, stop making noise. While Mike Ezekome is saying, he released him so that Nigeria will not disintegrate. Ejiofor is writing for his money.
I've told the court that releasing Nnamdi Kanu is not what will break the Southeast or bring about unrest. Rather, that is what will calm the Southeast. Because the day that judgment was given on the 13th of October, from Aba to Umuahia, from Enugu to from Igbariam to Arochukwu, from Ohafia to Abriba, from Ojoto to Amesi, Uga, Ekulobia, from everywhere in Igbo land, there was jubilation.
Yes.
From Odu to everywhere. From Ishiagu to Abakaliki.
So it's a local government.
Even in Lagos.
Yeah.
Buja, where I'm staying, there was jubilation. So I told the court, if you want to have peaceful elections, and have peace in the southeast, and by extension, the entire Nigerian Federation releasing Nnamdi Kanu.
Are you hearing that? He told court, if you want to have peace in Nigeria, and by extension, if you want peaceful election in Nigeria, release Nnamdi Kanu. That is what Ezekome is saying. But what is Ejiofor telling you? Ejiofor is telling you that you are all criminals. All of you committing crime in the southeast. All of you snatching cars. All of you kidnappers. All of you this. All of you that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say everywhere should calm down. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say everywhere should do this. Everywhere should do that. Ejiofor automatically telling Nigeria government that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is sending people. Because what is the business of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when people are committing crime? What is his business? Is he the one sending them? Is he the one sending them to commit crime? So why would Ejiofor now leave the job to defend the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and now becoming spokesperson of the Southeast governors? That's why all of them went into hiding. Nobody is more, because Ejiofor is doing the job. And that is why if you are any person in this Biafra story and you are a volunteer, you know that, and you are listening to Ejiofor, when Ejiofor say, calm down, tomorrow he will be released, calm down, next tomorrow, if you are listening to Ejiofor, you know that you are also betraying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra struggle. The time to rise up is now. And let us prove to Nigeria government Ejiofor will no longer be useful. Let us prove to the Nigeria government that Ejiofor has been busted and the time to expose him has come. And like I said, this is just part one. The only thing I reviewed in this whole entire broadcast is just few things, not even anything yet. I've just reviewed to you how the entire attack on Simon Ekpa started. I think that is one of the most important things I reviewed today. To you the original message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which Ejiofor said over his dead body. And I ask you today, if Ejiofor is saying over his dead body, is Ejiofor now part of IPOB? Decide who pilot the affair of Biafra and who did not pilot the affair of Biafra. The reason is one thing, because Ejiofor compromised. Completely compromised. And he has become the spokesperson of the Southeast politicians and, of course, by extension, the Nigeria state within the legal team. And broadcast, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be alive and will come out to meet this broadcast. And let me review another one today. Barrister Ejiofor, each time the one they call fine boy want to go out to meet any politician, Barrister Ejiofor will get angry. And today, I don't think fine boy is still going to Abuja to see Onyendu, to visit Onyendu in DSS. I don't know. I don't know when he visited last. But please, you following them on social media can attest to me. Because each time fine boy go to politician without Ejiofor being part of it, it becomes a problem. Ejiofor divided everywhere to be in charge of who sees Onyendu and who did not see Onyendu. Ejiofor tell DS nobody else should come to see Onyendu except, or nobody comes to DSS to see Nnamdi Kanu without him, because he wants to control whatever goes in and whatever comes out. So I don't know why he has stopped fine boy from going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he will tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the DSS did not allow him to come. Who knows? I want Biafrans to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very, very helpless. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu surrounded himself with criminals and betrayers. Mazi Kanu nothing is going to happen to him. That we know very well. But let me tell you, it is the way we fight Nigeria. I mean, how they are going to treat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor want to tell Nigeria government that IPOB is gone. Ejiofor want to tell Nigeria government that he control IPOB. Ejiofor want to tell Nigeria government that nothing will happen if anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am here this evening to tell Nigeria government and Ejiofor that we are not waiting for something to happen to Mazi Kanu. We are going to start speaking in the language they will understand. For them to know that not even until something happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before we do something. They are going to know that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be kidnapped from Kenya, returned to Nigeria extraordinarily, out, acquitted him, discharged him, yet they still maneuver the court with Ejiofor and underground and make elephant fly. We are not waiting until another thing happened to him. And whatever we are doing for Biafra, it is a decision that the entire Biafra people have decided to take. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to do. Some of you do not understand. When I came publicly, we are not receiving order from Onyen until Onyen comes out. You know, I want you to follow our program. Consistency is the key. Follow our program from the beginning till now. I have never misfired. If you are waiting for me to misfire, you will wait till Biafra come. I will never misfire. I will never misfire by the special grace of God and by the grace of everything that follows me. I will never misfire. I will always fire at the right time. So some of you that follow from the beginning till now, you will understand the reason why we take certain actions, certain decisions at certain point in time. So when we come to say we are not taking order from Onyendo again, from DSS dungeon, you don't know where it is coming from because Ejiofor was in charge. Ejiofor was in charge and still in charge, but I don't think it will continue this after this night. Of course, he's going to do garagara. He will tell her, like you see since yesterday, they thought I was going, say certain things. So since yesterday, everybody was on social media shouting. They were shouting, Ekpa, you attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer, you attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but a lawyer Ejiofor has been under attack from the people, all this irate on social media. Is a lawyer Ejiofor, not a legal person, not the person representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As a matter of fact, a lawyer Ejiofor have recorded sources. We have seen 2 sources he recorded in Nigeria court. Can you point one sources that Barrister Ejiofor have recorded on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not releasing, not talking to DSS, paying the money they release people there. I am talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have seen a lawyer Ejiofor making landmines in Nigeria court. Yet, he was the center of attack for almost 1 year. They attacked him. And they're still attacking him. And whenever they post that thing online, they will come and say, oh, we have won. We have won. We have won. We have won. And so therefore, Aloy Ejiofor is this, Aloy Ejiofor is that. At the end of the day, they were making program about him, attacking him left and right. And who was the one giving them the impetus to attack Aloy Ejiofor? Ejiofor. Ejiofor. I want everyone to listen to this.
From Ishiagu to Abakaliki
to local government.
Even in Lagos, even in Abuja, where I'm staying, there was jubilation. So I told the court, if you want to have peaceful elections and have peace in the southeast and by extension, the entire Nigerian Federation releasing Nnamdi Kanu. That's what it's going to be. So, everywhere. From Ishiagu to Abakaliki
to local government.
Even in Lagos, even in Abuja, where I'm staying, there was jubilation. So I told the court, If you want to have peaceful elections and have peace in the southeast and by extension, the entire Nigerian Federation release Nnamdi Kanu.
Absolutely.
That's what is going to happen. Even in Abuja, where I'm staying, there was jubilation. So I told the court, if you want to have peaceful elections and have peace in the southeast and by extension, the entire Nigerian Federation release Nnamdi Kanu.
Absolutely.
That's what is going to happen.
Are you hearing that? If you want to have peace in the entire East and by extension in other part of Nigeria, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But Ejiofor is telling you a different thing. And Ejiofor is regarding Mike Ezekume as Iroko 3 in law. Now, the Iroko 3 in law is telling you and telling Nigeria government that from what you have seen, if you want peace in Nigeria, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor is telling you a different thing. Ejiofor don't know. Ejiofor doesn't even get information from the court again. Ejiofor, the court already there. There are a lot of things I'm not going to say today, but which I'm going to say, any day. Let Ejiofor continue to write, and he knows that I know many secrets already. I believe he knows that, and he knows that I am going to unleash everything, and he knows that. So tell him this will be the last day he's going to write nonsense again. Let me tell you, I want you people to listen to and read this with me. This is Ejiofor on Twitter. Ejiofor on Twitter. Ejiofor, some of you may have seen this, I tweeted it. Ejiofor Twitter. Ejiofor did not even know when the court has filed, or when the Nigeria have filed another 7-count charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, he knows. He pretends he didn't know. Ejiofor is telling Biafrans here, our inquiries this evening upon reading about the phantom charges in the social media revealed to us that the rumored charge was surreptitiously but clandestinely filed by the federal government. However, the judgment. I do not know, when you go and look up this particular surreptitiously and clandestinely filed, you would think that he has brought Buhari and the Fulani court down by putting this vocabulary. To him now, he has, borrowed one Queen Elizabeth English. Go and check the meaning of it. I'll tell you. What this is telling you is that Ejiofor did not even receive the prosecutor's application of additional charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor did not receive it. Ejiofor is also telling you that from the information he got on social media, it means that that particular application was filed hours after the judgment acquitting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and discharging him of anything, all the charges. So a few hours, the government filed that 7 charge charges again. Ejiofor did not have the knowledge. Till yesterday or day before yesterday, Ejiofor didn't have the knowledge. Ejiofor did not have the knowledge from the date the court took place, because he said from the information they read on social media, it was few hours after the court judgment. So which means this particular 7-count charges has happened many days. You can imagine where court gave that Onyendu's judgment, 13th of October, right? From 13th of October, according to Ejiofor's information, till now, Ejiofor did not get additional charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only to come and see it on social media from Vanguard. And this is somebody that we are, or Biafrans are blindly relying on as somebody who is going to bring Onyendu because he don't care. The only thing the Ejiofor, the only thing that has overwhelmed the Ejiofor now is to calm Biafrans down. That is his job. While Ezekome is telling Nigeria government, giving them reasons to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is killing that reason. Ejiofor is trying so that Mike Ezekome will not have any other reason to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am telling you people the fact. While Ezekome will be writing to federal government, election will not hold though. Ejiofor is struggling to do everything possible to show the government that, you see, there is no problem again. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can stay there. So otherwise, what is going to be the reason for political solution and the reason for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No effort or from Biafrans in Biafra land. Nothing. There is nothing. So that is absolutely nothing. So Ezekome will now run out of idea what he is going to use to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ezekome will run out of idea because there is no other reason. But when Biafrans begin to do the Biafra struggle to fight the government for Biafra to come, in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they continue to push like nothing is happening. They will have no other reason. Because it is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will calm Biafrans down. And he must come out. It is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will say, oh, Simon Ekpa, let us see what he comes. Let us reason. I have this idea, I have that idea. Can we do like this? I will listen to him. Only him. Is it Barrister Ejiofor I'm going to listen to? Is it all these criminals that we have expelled I'm going to listen? Tell me who I'm going to listen to. Tell me who is going to talk to me. I'm going to listen to the person and forget freedom of my people. That I'm fighting to make history. Never. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can do magic. And I will to him. So you reason that every Biafran who have suffered and sacrificed for many years must rise now and get what Ejiofor is doing. Ejiofor has sold out. Ejiofor has compromised. Ejiofor is a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom. Ejiofor is not just a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom. Ejiofor is a threat to Biafra. And of course, I have not come here. I have not even made any exposition. No. This is not exposition. The only thing I expose today is the genesis of the crisis in Biafra struggle. And the genesis is Ejiofor. That is one of the biggest things I have exposed today. And Ejiofor by now knows that I know every secret from A to Z, all of them. And I have not come here to expose all of them. I will watch and see how he danced naked in the market after this broadcast today. I will sit back and watch him. Let me see how he's going to dance naked, because that will determine the exposition I will come with next time. But as we are making sure that Ejiofor will never breathe again in this legal team, we are going to focus on our Biafra as our days are counting down. 112 days to go. Very soon, we are going to enter 111 days to go. We are not going to lose focus, Ejiofor. And like I said, the whole thing he have done in the secret, I have the information. So I'm going to wait for him to dance naked in the market. And the one they call Madubugo, I have not come to you. I watched a video where he was in the office of DSS or whatever, and he was shouting, Mazi Nnamdi, everywhere must calm down. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, and these idiots, these criminals, are not talking about Fulanis that have surrendered our forest. No, all of them have sold out. They are not talking about those who kidnap people in the expressway in Biafra land. No, they're about Biafrans who have not obeyed them. Those who have found out that they are all criminals and they decided not to obey them. These are the people they are after. But today, I can tell Biafrans that we have succeeded, that nobody is going to be killed again like they did before. You know, when they were in charge, they started sending men after men. So they go to this one, they accuse him of kidnapping, they kill him. They go to that, they accuse him of kidnapping. Today, we have been able to solve this problem, and it dies now is either in the hand of the Nigerian government or they use the Nigerian government to kill the person. Nobody is going to take the life of any Biafran again. We have succeeded in doing that. And those who have committed this crime, they are all on the run. And you know yourself, you know you are running. And you will continue to run. So you can come on social media to brag and threaten Biafrans that Onyenduse, that Onyenduse is ending today. Barrister Ejiofor, you must take your time and mind your business. If ever you will continue to be in the team. And you are not a lead counsel. You are not a lead counsel. The lead counsel is Mike Ezekome. So I don't know which one are you, why you are reporting and whatever. You come to tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in good spirit. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not eating. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been denied this and denied that. And all these things are coming from one person. No other person in the legal field is writing. Ejiofor has YouTube channel. They accuse Simon Ekpa of having YouTube channel. Ejiofor have YouTube channel. Ejiofor will share all the articles he write from one platform to another, from one article, blog to another. Ejiofor have many blogs he control. Ejiofor have own YouTube, and they accuse Simon Ekpa of having YouTube. Are you aware that Barrister Ejiofor have YouTube too? He has become a social media lawyer, a blogger lawyer. They say Simon Ekpa have YouTube. Simon Ekpa monitors YouTube. A Barrister Ejiofor have YouTube. What is Barrister Ejiofor doing with YouTube? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu case? Are you aware? Are you aware that Barrister Ejiofor have YouTube? Ejiofor have to leave the legal team. And we are going to do everything to make him leave the legal team. He is not qualified. By all ramification, Ejiofor has betrayed Biafra and the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You people don't know that Ejiofor have YouTube. Tell you the fact. What is Ejiofor doing with YouTube? You know? You don't know Ejiofor have YouTube? What do you people know? Ejiofor have YouTube. Everything, he shared it on YouTube. He posts article, blog, everything he shared. Using Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and they are accusing Simon Ekpa. Are you people aware of that? And I ask, what is Ejiofor doing with YouTube channel? Or in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's head? Or in iPop head? Or, what is he doing with YouTube channel? Ejiofor have YouTube channel. He want to be the broadcaster where he stops Simon Ekpa from broadcasting on Radio Biafra and pretend that it was the criminals in the US. He have his own YouTube channel where he posts his video. Every this thing he do, he posted there. Every interview, he posted there. Who are the people behind it? These Umwekwenso writers, these criminals. Anyhow, 1 naira, when they get Ejiofor, give them 2 naira, 3 naira, everybody is jumping. We are Umuchuku writers reporting from Abuja. And the Umuchuku writers reporting from Abuja, they are going to court. Nobody have arrested them. Nobody have arrested. Ejiofor is covered. Are they not writing for Biafra? Ask yourself a question. How many of you who are in Biafra struggle, broadcasting, will walk through and go to Abuja and go there and say, you are commenting from Radio Biafra, you are reporting from Radio Biafra, and then you have the impetus to say, I am reporting from Radio Biafra in Abuja. But these criminals, Umuchuku writers, they go to Ejiofor, stand in the Ukumango, and be telling Ejiofor, we are reporting from Umuchuku writers. Are the DSS agents done to Umuchuku writers? Are they not that Umuchuku writer are the ones that are also fighting for Biafra. I am making a common sense, but it's to show you who is truly fighting for Biafra and who is not fighting for Biafra. How many of you today will go there and report that you are from Radio Biafra? You will not. You will not. Kurata, Umuchukurata, in Abuja, where DSS, the den of DSS, I want you to understand that if you allow yourself to be used by Barrister Ejiofor for criminality against Mazinam Kanu, you will have yourself to blame at the end of the day. You have yourself to blame.
My question is that,
believe me, you will have yourself to blame at the end of the day. Believe me. So do not think that, this one and that one. So I want you people to understand that as I'm talking to you today, Fulani are kidnapping in Biafra land. Ejiofor, and this one they come, which I have not even come to him. I will not address him now. I'm still watching him. They have never come to that, oh, look, Fulani abducting people, rather, all this Fulani abduction and kidnapping, they say is Mazinam Kanu boys. Mazinam Kanu is ordering his boy, calm down.
Oh yeah, in a two video. Yeah, but na four corner. I ain't Chinese, Mandy Shabo, in this Shenu, in this Shabia state. I ru four corner and the Fulani herdsmen and the goes on. Also, now, Hananda in about face to face. Hanandi police about the police are also. Ndame will go motor Hano, Baburu, Kwendo Tufa. Ndo Tufa will go here. I want to pack his rebel now. My motor and kidnap running. We are not near a handchain a can buffet. Obodano Abu Nigeria, what is it? ATT division, accorded. ATT division, Enugu, Aquana side accord, or Enugu back on a forcorner. Oberon the iPop, Nano, or Sata. Oberon the SN, I can give us a banine. The Fulani herdsmen now never help with mad this week, because on Abba. Since this week, Nenya, make with Tata. Since this week, because on Abba, now Falcon Enugu State ever. Onwere fuzo si ana na ke pharmacy si na ebe na ata afọ na motor park sira park na agwa na bụ Nigeria. Do we still belong in this country? Na dem na no nwego you know forever. Ari na oga go here. Ko ga agwa na go away. Mgbe na ji helicopter ba drop on ndị mmadụ n'ime ọhịa. Akwa na ekwu ya Vera some snatch na ke ụmụ mmadụ na ata afọ since morning na ke ụmụ mmadụ wụsa n'ụzọ na ata afọ. No road to go. Ụzọ gburu chọko. Ndị amị na ha dị anakwụzi. Ndị na-achụtụ mmadụ ha were okwu gafee. Ngwa na ha chụtụwen. Ka ebe ha nọ. Na ihe na-eme na gbata na ọsọ enyemaka. Gbata na ọsọ enyemaka. ATT division gbata na ọsọ enyemaka. Ndị si na unu bụ ndị Naịjirịa gbata na ọsọ enyemaka. Kedu ebe unu nọ? Kedu si na ha bụ ndị otu Buhari? Kedu ebe unu nọ? Fulani herdsmen etego okwu over our land o. ESN ebe ọ bụla ụlọ biko na bịanyere na ya aka na ọnụ aka tụkwasịrị obi. IPOP ebe ọ bụla ụlọ bịanyere na ya aka ọnụ aka tụkwasịrị obi. Maazị Simon Ekpa ị ga-anụ nka very soon. Zie na osi n'ọnụ ụzọ ESN ebe ọ bụla ụlọ biko na bịanyere na ya aka na ọnụ aka tụkwasịrị obi. IPOP ebe ọ bụla ụlọ bịanyere na ya aka ọnụ aka tụkwasịrị obi. Simon Ekpa ị ga-anụ nka very soon. Zie na osi n'ọnụ ụzọ fọkọna ka ọ na-eme. Ụmụ Igbo adịghị agazi n'ụzọ fọkọna. Ụmụ Igbo na-ata afụ n'ụzọ fọkọna. Ọnụ ụzọ fọkọna ka blọk ụmụnne Fulani herdsmen in this week na-arụ ọrụ dị egwu na-akpa mkpamkpa ndị kidnapụrụ n'ụzọ akarigo moto ndị mmadụ agaghị afụ n'ụzọ a o nwezi ndị jizi ọkpa ime ya anabe.
Now you understand all these things. You can never Ejiofor write about the criminals, the terrorists, and the kidnapping by the Fulanis in Biafra land. You can never hear Ejiofor like that. And that is the reason why everybody must open your eyes and know the enemies within. Madam, how are you?
Oh my God.
We have the president in our midst. All right. And of course, like I said, if I hear him again, Ejiofor knows that many things will be open. Ejiofor knows that very well. So I have come again the way I normally won. And this particular fight has started today. Ejiofor must give way for a more competent and a more selfless lawyer to take over the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor is also soiling his hand in many dubious things, many criminal acts, which I will make public if he dare me. So he is not morally sound to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every spirit in Biafra land is against Ejiofor. Ejiofor has soiled his hand and he is not pure anymore. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is more of spiritual than going to court. Ejiofor has sinned against of the land. And I'm telling you today that one more write-up from Ejiofor, I will come and do wonder. And let me tell you, it will touch everybody that has been involved. So condemning Biafrans from Ejiofor instead of allowing a competent, more command to continue to pilot the affair of the legal team while we fight the government for the demand of our freedom and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The next is the information on money sharing. Let me hear him again from Ejiofor. My own concern is that I promised Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I will be the last person to disappoint him. And I told this Ejiofor every time. Tell Onyendu that Simon Ekpa say, I will be the last person that will disappoint him. This man will go there and be doing something. Ikoge Jugo. We are going to continue to remain the seat at home Monday in Biafra land as we continue to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against Barrister Ejiofor, the spokesperson of Nigeria. We will continue to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we continue to sit at home while we are cooking our beans, which is already almost done to be served. From here, I say, may God bless Mazi. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless Professor Banji. May God bless Omuada and their husband. God bless our autopiloted IPOB media team. May God bless those who will understand the game has changed and they will come to support this liberation. May God bless also those who have repented, have come to understand that I am never a threat to them. Those who have come to understand that I mean well for the struggle and for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless all of you. May God bless you watching today. May God bless all our supporters, those praying for us. May God bless some things and also that are supporting Biafra struggle. God bless all the SMOs, pastors, reverend fathers, all of you that are praying for us. May God bless you. From here, from me, is good evening.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security to go out and rescue this? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. And raise at least 16 that these things were going to happen. What is that I have not said? If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Be one family. Biafran over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. Remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
That title, as I said earlier on, is Body of Celebration. I'm sure that's the second, but I'll tell you that is from the start, but this is the biggest.
All right.
That's what we call Jide is now and Nnukumau.
All right.
The big masquerade.
Friend of the
Yes.
And of the masses. Now, moving on, in the midst of security threats in the southwest of